Alright guys, your work just sent you out of town for 10 days to another state. You didn't bring your laptop because you didn't think you were going to have enough time to actually work on anything in your laptop, right? You only brought some books, you brought your cell phone, and you brought whatever standalone setup you have. Mine is my MPC Live. What are you going to do today on your 1 day off to actually help push your side business, i.e. your passion, your music, whatever other work you're doing, to elevate it to the next level? All right, what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna let you guys in on my phone and show you the apps that I utilize constantly. Okay, so you have your cell phone with you. Now, the first things first is don't sleep on your camera, especially if you have any of the newer phones. I'm talking about Galaxy S8 on up, S7 even is still good. The iPhone 7, literally the video I'll be posting later, or actually within this, I shot on my iPhone 7 on the time lapse. It's just really knowing which app you can use to elevate everything. That's really what it comes down to, you know? So don't sleep on your phone. There's a lot of stuff you can always use on it, and not to mention, because it's always in your pocket, whenever you have a random idea or a thought, it's the perfect thing to go to. All right, so right now we're gonna go into my phone. Now, show you quick my little layouts. I kind of have everything a little bit sporadic. It's not a lot of stuff. Always recommend Dropbox, WeTransfer. Those things are really, really good to have. My current phone right now is the iPhone XR. 750. It's the cheapest one out there, but honestly, for what it is, for what I need it for, it works out perfectly. The photo that I posted on the Instagram earlier, my new album cover, I shot with this. Now, how did I make it look the way it looked? Well, that's when we start going into the apps that I really like using. First one is Lightroom CC. I actually put it somewhere, probably here. I honestly don't know how this is looking. Filming on my 7 Plus. So I use Lightroom C to really do a lot of the main work on it and things like that. If we see the before and after, let's see if it'll allow me to. This was what it was before. This is what I ended up doing with it after. You know, and then on top of that, of course, I added and manipulated as much as I could. So that's what I really like about Lightroom C. It allows you to really get into it, mess with a lot of the coloring, shadows, darks, a lot better than Pixlr, which used to be my go-to for everything. But after Lightroom, how did I make the actual album cover? This is an app that I don't think enough people know about. It's called Canva. And all the ones that I'm telling you about right now they're all free. I'm not paying for shit, you know. So Canva is a really, really good app. So this one has a bunch of different types of templates you can use, especially if you're a growing artist and you're trying to develop your brand. Then this is really, really good for you, because what it actually offers you is it offers you different types of posts. An Instagram post, something for an Instagram story, logos, posters, Facebook, even like the banner for Twitter, the top part, that right there is already, and the Facebook covers too, like they're already made for you. So you throw in your photo that you took, you pick the fonts that they have, and the thing that I really, really like about it is it saves all of these for you. So here are all my designs that I make constantly, and I've done album covers for people off of this app, and I'm able to send it to them instantly. So a lot of this is sketches, you know? I mean, don't take it like, oh, this is the end all be all. No, perfect. At least you didn't lose that idea you had in your mind, that sketch, you know? So Canva is really good for that. Not to mention you can share what you're working on with other people. So let's say you're a good photographer, but your friend is better with typography, or it's better with color coding, or just better at making things pop. You can send them like, hey, here you go, here's a Canva, and they can actually go into it and mess with it and elevate it as well, you know. So it's really, really good. So another good app that I highly recommend anyone, especially producers who are doing mailing campaigns, it's called MailChimp. Again, free, I think up to like 1 million or something like that, or 100,000 people or something like that. You can create your own campaigns, and you can keep them as templates so you can constantly sending it. The last campaign I just did was this one right here, just basically trying to get customers, clients, artists to buy beats, as well as sending them 5 beats just for giving me their email address, you know. So it's a, hey, thank you, thanks for fucking with me, and letting them know about my detailed services. So I'm able to send that. You make a, basically what you do is you build a list of all your emails, and you can have separate ones. Like I have one for my Instagram followers, where I pull out a mailing list like, hey guys, have an interaction on the story, send me your email, and I will send you this beat that I created just for Instagram stories. And that's one of my campaigns. The other one is the ones I made through BeatStart. Any customer who ever signs into my BeatStart to download a free beat, I get their email, they get an automatic first email from me just saying thank you and so on and so forth, and then I can build campaigns on top of that. So MailChimp is really, really good. Again, free, highly recommended. Next one is for all of you artists who are already using Lander or DistroKid or TuneCore. I always recommend downloading the Spotify Artist app. That right there will actually give you your listening. You'll be able to put in like your artist pick. You'll be able to manipulate what your name is, and mine is, I don't push a lot on Spotify. Plus I'm starting up, guys. I'm just like you guys for that part, you know what I mean? I'm more of a producer. I've always enjoyed being behind the scenes, so I'm kind of starting to come out a little bit more out of my shell. Next one, really, really good. I ended up messing with both of these a lot. It was GarageBand, which I don't know why a lot of people don't like it. It's a freaking solid app. You can make a bunch of different type of beats, sketches. Again, a lot of this is sketching. You're using what you have in your hand to do something today, so that you don't have to worry if you remember it tomorrow. So that's what a lot of this is sketching. You know, you can pick a bunch of different type of sounds. You don't have to be, you know, just stuck to one thing. They have a bunch of different keyboards. They have chords. They got aggregators and stuff like that. So again, your creativity is what's gonna tell you, you know, what you're gonna do with these apps that you have, man. Another app that I do use, and this one does charge, is iMachine. Really, really good as well. So this one right there, again, sketching, but this is more for the boom bap heads, people who like using pads and stuff. You can also download keyboards and, you know, build it up like that, but I prefer using the pads, especially because what I can do is I can actually, if I'm hearing something and I'm like, oh, I want to fuck with that, I can actually record a brand new sound into it. So, and I'm gonna fuck with that later. So that's another good one. iMachine is really, really good for that. Main apps. BMI. Okay, if you're already signed into BMI, make sure that you guys are downloading the app so that you can get real-time, quote-unquote, real-time information about all of your direct deposits, your email address, your royalty statements, your tax documents, and actually knowing which catalogs are actually, which works of yours are already cataloged. Another one, Lander. If you guys have Lander or use Lander for your uploads for publishing to all, you know, Spotify, Tidal, Deezer, and Apple Music, I always recommend getting the app just because it'll let you know where you're at. And if someone asks, hey, yo, can you what's the Apple Music app? You can go to the social services link and it'll literally pull up all of the apps that you have and all of the links for it. So all you have to do is just link copied and shoot it out to someone. It's really, really easy, quick, fast, and in a hurry. Biggest one, oh, this is the one I love. I love this app. I just barely found it out a while ago. If y'all been fucking with it heavy, dude, share it with everyone. Video Leap. This app is free, okay, but you can pay to have unlimited filtering and things like that. I use it for this video that I'm gonna drop right now. All right, so Video Leap is really, really good. I use it to make a lot of my videos. Either don't sleep on these free apps, guys. Like, there's so much shit you can do, and all it really is just opening up your creativity to yourself, you know, and it's allowing you to really just see things differently than what you probably are used to, and that's never a bad thing.